Solving equation with brackets. So we're going to go through some examples and then some tasks for you to try out yourself. So, solving this equation with a bracket. There are two ways in where you can solve an equation that includes a bracket. When you have only the single bracket within your equation, then there is one straightforward method that you can use. However, when you end up with double brackets, then the second method might be a bit more useful. So I'm just going to split my page. So method 1 is the following. So I've got 5 and then x minus 4 is equal to 35. Okay, so remember that 5, when you have a number or anything before a bracket, it means it's times. So it basically means 5 times by and then everything inside your bracket. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to get rid of the 5 so that you're left with the inside of the bracket on its own. So just from before, from solving, we do the opposite of multiply, which is divide. So what we're going to do is draw that roadmap, and we're going to divide both sides by 5. When we divide both sides by 5, we're left with x minus 4 on one side, and the other side, 35 divided by 5, we're left with 7. Okay, then we have to leave x on its own. We have to solve it. So to leave x on its own, we have to do the opposite of take away 4, which is add 4. So we have to add 4 on both sides. So therefore, x is now x minus 4 plus 4 is just left x on its own. And then 7 plus 4 gives us an answer of 11. So for this one, we've got x is equal to 11. The second method is the following. So you've got 5 and then x minus 4 is equal to 35. So you expand your bracket. So you do 5 times by x and 5 times by 4. So 5 times by x gives you 5x, and then 5 times by, remember that minus is in front of the 4, so it's minus 4. 5 times by 4 is 20, but then you've got the positive and a negative giving you minus 20. So far you've got expanded bracket of 5x minus 20 is equal to 35. That's where we now draw our little line down our equal sign and start to solve it. So first thing you have to do is get rid of that minus 20. So to get rid of minus 20, we have to add 20 on both sides. So we're left with 5x on one side is equal to 35 plus 20 is 55. And then we've got 5 times by x, so opposite of times is divide, so we divide both sides by 5, and we're left with x is equal to 55 divided by 5 is 11. So x is equal to 11. So these are two methods that it's important that you know both. Okay, so make sure you are writing these down and copying out these examples as they are. Example 2. So we've got solve 3 in brackets x plus 5 is equal to 33. So again, I'm going to do both methods so that you're able to achieve and be able to do both. Method 1 and method 2. So method 1, you've got 3 and then x plus 5 is equal to 33. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to divide both sides by 3, because at the moment it's 3 times by your bracket. So you're going to divide both sides by 3. So you're left with x plus 5 is equal to 11. And then you've got plus 5, so to get rid of that plus 5, you're going to do take away 5. So you're left with x is equal to 11, take away 5, which gives you an answer of positive 6. So second method, we've got 3 and then x plus 5 in our bracket is equal to 33. Expand our bracket, 3 times by x is 3x. 3 times by positive 5 is positive 15, which gives you an answer of 33. You then take away your 15 to leave your 3 over x on its own, because at the moment it's positive, plus 15, so take away 15, and 33, so you got 3x, you're left with 3x on one side, and then 33 take away 15 gives you an answer of 18, and then we've got 3 times by x, we have to divide both sides by 3, giving you x is equal to 6. So exactly the same answer, just two different methods of getting your answer. So pause this video and have a go at these questions. I don't mind which method you use as long as you are consistent. If you want to try using a few with one method and a few with another method, that's absolutely fine, but please try out these questions. Okay, I'm going to pop the answers up, so mark your answers. So for question 1, it was x equals 3. Question 2, y equals 7. Question 3, c equals 1. Question 4, x equals 4. And question 5, y equals minus 2. now pause this video and have a go at these questions by solving them and finding out the unknown. Okay, the answers to the following are question A is y equals 2, B is a equals 2, C x equals 14, D c equals 10, E a equals 4, F p equals 2, G x equals minus 2, H a equals minus 5, and I m equals minus 2. Okay, now we're going to go and do a little bit more tricky, where it requires an extra step actually with this one, when we're using method 1. But again, I'm going to do both methods so that you can see how they both work. So method 1, we've got 3 and then a bracket 2x plus 5 is equal to 33. So first thing, it's 3 times by a bracket, so we're going to divide both sides by 3. So we're left with 2x plus 5 is equal to 33 divided by 3 is 11. And then at the moment we've got 2x plus 5, so we're going to get rid of the plus 5 by subtracting it, doing our opposite, so subtract 5 on both sides. So we're left with 2x is equal to 11, take away 5 is 6, and then 2 times by x, so opposite of times is divide, so we're going to divide both sides by 2, leaving x is equal to 3. So our x is equal to 3. Method 2, we've got 3 and in brackets 2x plus 5 is equal to 33. So first thing you're going to do is expand that bracket. So 3 times by 2x, so 3 times 2 is 6, and then x, and then 3 times by positive 5 is positive 15. It's equal to 33. So you've got 6x. We have to subtract our 15, forgot about that, minus 15 from both sides because we've got positive 15. So we were left with 6x is equal to 33, take away 15, which is 18, and then we've got 6 times by x, so we have to divide both sides by 6, and we're left with x is equal to 3. So again, both methods work, just a different way of getting around to it. Another example, solve 4 and then brackets 3x minus 2 is equal to 40. So again, I'm going to do both methods. So method 1, we've got 4 and then 3x minus 2 is equal to 40. First thing you're going to do is divide both sides by 4. So when you divide both sides by 4, you're left with your bracket, which is 3x minus 2 is equal to 10. And then next thing you're going to do is add that 2. Opposite of minus 2 is add 2. So you're left with 3x is equal to 10 plus 2, which is 12. And then last step, 3 times x, so it's divide by 3, opposite of times. So you're left with x is equal to 12 divided by 3, which is 4. So therefore x is equal to 4. And then the expanding bracket version, 3x minus 2 equals 40, expand your bracket, so 4 times 3x, so 4 times 3 is 12, and then your x, and then 4 times by minus 2 is minus 8, is equal to 40. And then what we're going to do, draw a little line down our equal sign, opposite of take away 8 is plus 8, so we're left with 12x, and then 40 plus 8 is equal to 48, and then 12 times x, so we'll have to divide both sides by 12, leaving you with x is equal to 48 divided by 12, which is 4. Again, same answer, just 2 different methods. So pause this video and have a go at these 5 questions. And the answers to the following are question 1, x equals 1, question 2, y equals 4, question 3, c equals 2, question 4, x equals 2, and question 5, y equals minus 2. Now pause this video and have a go at these further questions. And the answers to the following are for A, x equals 2, B, x equals 2, C, x equals 1, D, x equals 1, E, x equals 4, and F, x equals 5.